Throughout the near 2-year progress of this case, Anwar Ibrahim has got used to two things: the frantic melees outside court and the loss of key decisions inside. He'd said he was psychologically prepared for a guilty verdict in a trial he'd always claimed was a political setup. But when the final decision filtered out to the crowd, it was the one few had expected.
Well, there are celebrations and I think it's fair to say some disbelief here in front of the courthouse, despite all of the indications that Anwar Ibrahim and his supporters were preparing for a guilty verdict. He's been found innocent.
He emerged, he said, surprised and vindicated. So did this verdict shatter his accusations of a political motive for the trial?
I acknowledge the fact that it took some courage on the part of the judge to come up with such a, although short decision, but I am at least vindicated in this. But to suggest, therefore, that the judiciary is independent, I think it remains to be seen.
He'd been accused in 2008 by his then aide, Mohammed Saiful, of engaging in consensual sodomy, a crime in Malaysia. Saiful had admitted meeting the then Deputy Prime Minister, now Prime Minister, Najib Razak, before making his accusation. Najib and his government have consistently denied any interference in the case. A statement on Monday said the verdict proved the independence of the judiciary.
Government politicians who've been in the past, been accusing Anwar of having, questionable morals and so on. I think that is probably going to affect them. But on the other hand, this will boost the government's credibility in terms of pushing ahead with democratic reforms and freeing up the judiciary.
Both Anwar Ibrahim and the government are aware of the high stakes of the verdict, with a general election expected to be called in the next few months. As he left the High Court for the last time in this case, he passed the scene of blasts caused minutes earlier by explosive devices hidden under police cones. 2 people were injured. Police blamed irresponsible parties. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, Kuala Lumpur.